Hi guys, this is Pri. Welcome to our channel IELTS with Pri and Aman at IELTS Success Academy. If you are new to our channel, consider subscribing our channel and make sure to hit the like button and also share it with your friends. So in this video, we will be doing some true false not given practice about reading module. So I had scored band 9 on both my reading modules, even in my academic as well as my general IELTS exam. So I'm going to share some easy tips and tricks so that you people can also achieve the same bands in your reading and not fear about any type of questions. So let's begin. So in true false not given, true is something when the statement matches the information. That means the question is saying exactly the same thing what is already given in the text. False is when the statement contradicts or it is opposite to the information in the passage. So say for example the question is saying something but the passage will be stating some kind of information which is totally opposite to that. So in that case you would have to mark it as false. The third one is not given, which simply means there is no information about that in the passage. So, say for example, there is a question that is given. Now, you do know that okay, this might be the answer, but when you have that kind of feeling, it might be, and it is not clearly stated in the passage, then you have to put it as not given. Alright, so we will look at a very simple example now so that whatever I said will become a little bit more clear. Alright, so let's dive into it. So the passage states saffron originates in India and has been consumed for at least 10,000 years. Alright, very simple, straightforward. It's just one line that is stated in the passage. Now let's come to the first question. The first question says saffron comes from India. So when we do get a question, the first thing is to underline the keywords. So in this case, it will be comes from. So the next thing after we have underlined is we need to find the synonyms. What other words can also mean come from? Originates, and that is actually given in the passage. Saffron originates in India, and the question is saffron comes from India, so it should be marked as true because it is completely matching the information that is in the passage. Let's look at the next question. People began eating saffron in the last few centuries. So, what does this mean? So, it just means that people actually started eating, or consuming can be another way of saying eating saffron in the last few centuries. Okay, so last few centuries means last few 100 years. So, what is the passage stating here? The passage is saying that it has been consumed for at least 10,000 years. So it's like thousands and thousands of years, like 10,000 years. But the question is saying only last few centuries. So it should be a clear false. That means the question is saying something, but the passage is giving us an information that is completely opposite to it. So we should mark it as false. Now let's look at the third question. Indians were the first people to consume saffron. So, what does this mean? It means that the question is saying that the first people who started eating saffron were the people of India. That means Indians. Now, let's come back to the passage. The passage only has two lines, and there is no mention about whether Indians were the first people to eat saffron or consume saffron or not. So, in this case, the answer should be not given because there is no information in the passage that helps us to determine this. So, we should mark it as not given. Thank you for your time, everyone. If you did like this video, please make sure to hit the like button and also consider subscribing to our channel. Till then, take care and see you soon. Bye bye.